Hi everyone, thank you for joining. My name is Felix and I am part of the global partnerships team here at Google. Shopware has just relaunched a solution to directly integrate our smart shopping campaigns tool with your shops. So it's now easy possible to start smart shopping campaigns and increase your sales. In the next 15 minutes, I will show you what shopping campaigns are, how you can easily set them up, and also what the best practices are. But before we start looking into smart campaigns in more detail, let's have a look how technology has changed retail over the last years. I'm not going through all these different dates here you see on the slide. I just want to emphasize that it's only 26 years since the first product was actually sold online, and only 13 years since Apple has released the iPhone and changed with mobile browsing the ecosystem of online shopping again. Now with mobile phones, customers expect to get their products online, to get them at the time when they want it, and actually get exactly the product they are looking for. On the flip side, it's actually now even harder to capture the attention of every shopper. And this leads us now to the fourth generation of technology, as we call it as Google, machine learning. So what is machine learning? It's a method of computing in which algorithms are used to autonomously learn from data and information. So to put this in other words, we learn and teach our computers to actually react faster and adapt to different consumer needs in real time. So with machine learning, advertisers can now provide customers with a message they actually expect, which is meaningful and which is relevant to their needs. And that brings me to this, our smart shopping campaigns. Because these campaigns, as the word smart is saying, are actually also powered with machine learning. So smart shopping campaigns work with our algorithms and different insights we gather from our devices and our sources, and also from your sources. So we at Google take insights like the search queries, what customers are searching for. We take the devices that the customers are using. We take information from where the customers are and when they are actually looking for certain products. We then combine that with information we get from your side. So what products do you have? What brands are you offering? What prices and what basket sizes do you have? And then we actually combine those two insights and decide for each auction if it's actually worth to make a bid at all, and decide if we make a bid, how much the bid should be to always increase the maximum return on ad spend for your campaigns. So we want to drive these insights towards maximizing the return on ad spend and maximizing the conversion value of your campaigns. And now we tell you where we actually show your campaigns. We actually use our 4 networks we have at Google available, which is the Search Network, which is our Google Display Network, which is YouTube, and lastly also Gmail. So with all these assets on all these networks, we can actually now target customers in different segments of their life cycle. So either they are shopping online and search for products that you might have, or they just look for areas of products that you have on offer. It could also be that we just retarget customers who are already existing customers of your shop, and we just provide them with new products that you have. So with all these assets over the different networks, we have seen tremendous results over the recent years. We have launched smart shopping campaigns in 2018, and we also plan to invest deeply in that new technology. So here you see that we will also enable store visits and new customer acquisition targeting into smart shopping campaigns in the very near future. So that's in a nutshell what smart shopping campaigns are, where they show, and actually what the best benefits are. Now let's look a bit more into the operational stuff, how you set the campaigns up, and what the best practices are in running these campaigns. So I believe all of you have specific business goals that you want to meet. Either it is to maximize your margin, to maximize your profitability, or it could also be to actually launch new product releases, to do some inventory management, or just to gain market share. We just want to make sure when you plan your campaigns that you align your business goals together also with the goals of your campaigns. In step 2, we also need to make sure that you follow the principles of machine learning. It's quite important to understand that to be better at machine learning, we need to learn, and the algorithms need time to adapt and to learn. So we need to feed the algorithms with enough of data. So it is good that we are not segmenting our campaigns into too small portions if it's not necessary, and also that we show at least around 100 conversions per month for each campaign, so the algorithms have enough time to learn and to adapt. And as a step 3, just make sure you have your business goals in mind when you plan your strategy, and also the principles of machine learning. So here I show you a few examples of successful campaign strategies. On the left-hand side, you see a campaign that's structured by marketing goals. So following a marketing strategy, you see on the left-hand side that they are planning a new product release and have actually selected a quite low return on ad spend target. On the right-hand side, that's for the mass of their products where they want to increase the revenue on ad spend, so actually have a higher ROAS target here. And in the middle, they picked a few high margin products where they increase the margin that they have in each sale and lower the return on ad spend. On the right-hand side, we actually have more a margin play. So these categories have no real strategic marketing difference goal, but different margin expectations. So for the smaller margin categories, you actually pick a higher return on ad spend goal. And for a higher margin category like shoes in this example, they have actually selected a smaller return on ad spend goal to make sure that a lot of these products are also being sold. So after you've now set up a nice campaign strategy, you can run the campaigns and then also look at testing and evaluating your campaigns. For testing, I just want to make sure that you have one important topic in mind. We need some time that the algorithms adapt to the new realities, and that we need some time to give them to learn. So in the first 2 weeks of a campaign, the algorithms adapt to the new realities. They are actually learning, and we shouldn't do any changes to the campaigns here. After that, you can actually decide for yourself how much testing time you want to allow. Here in the example, we have given 2 weeks. After that testing time, stop the campaign, still allow a few days for conversion to trickle in, because sometimes shoppers who have seen an ad in the last days will need a few more days to actually convert to a real customer. And then you have enough time to look at the results, look at the metrics, and compare your campaigns. So when you're now looking at the metrics, I only want to emphasize one point, that we are really looking at optimizing towards business goals with smart campaigns. So it's not so much about clicks and impressions that you might have been looking at in the past. It's really about return on ad spend. It's about a total conversion value, and really not so much about clicks and conversions. So please keep that in mind. And as we've now learned what smart shopping campaigns are, how they work, and how you can set them up in the best way, we want to look at how Shopware actually integrated with us to make it very easy for you to start these campaigns. So I will now show you 2 videos that the Shopware team has created to show you the user experience of the Merchant Center onboarding, and afterwards of the onboarding of the Google Ads accounts. So in the first video, you will see how you either create or connect an existing Merchant Center account in Shopware, how you can actually provide to the smart shopping campaigns, all the products you want to run in the campaigns, and also to select the best marketing assets for the campaigns.
We created a Google Sales channel, selected the storefront from Shopware, defined the currency I want to use, and also which products I want to sync to the Google Merchant Center. Account is completely set up now and connected. In the next step, we can go to the product section. I can sync my products, which I already did, or I also could set up an automatic synchronization where I can choose between daily, weekly, and monthly sync, and also can define the time when I want the products to be synced. I also have an overview about all my synced products with the different Google status, and I'm able to look what kind of issue exists and could fix those issues as well. There's also a search as a filter functionality to have a look on only specific products in my product list.
So as we have now learned about setting up your products and providing them to the smart shopping campaigns, we now look at the advertising part. So how you can create a new ads account into Shopware or actually connect an existing ad account that you might have. Here you will then see how to actually create your bidding strategy, how to set the budgets, and how to start and stop your campaigns.
In the Google Ads section, I first also need to create or connect an account, which I already did. And in the next step, I can create and manage my campaigns. I already have 2 campaigns, but let's create a new one. I define my daily campaign budget and the target country, and I either can use all my Merchant Center products or select specific products using the partition filters. In that case, I want to have all products from Shopware ENG, and I activate my campaign, and I want to use a scheduling. So let's start it on Sunday and run it for 1 week. And it's also possible to search for existing campaigns. And I also can delete or modify.
So that was very quickly how you can start a new sales channel inside Shopware for Google Smart Campaigns, what the best practices are, and how you get started in a very quick way. I now want to thank you for your attention. I'll be available in the Q&A session that's following right after this. I'll also be in the Slack channel today. So just shoot me a note if you want to get some more feedback. Thanks again for the attention. See you in a bit.